Hey everybody, I am back with another video, and this is not a type of video I usually do, but because of the content that I'm about to reveal here, I think I need to make an unboxing of this. Now, I have to make note, I've had this package in my possession for more than a month now, and I wasn't able to open it to do a proper unboxing because I've been busy catching up with a bunch of other repair jobs and such, and with personal life and such, that reminds me, Brent, if you're watching this video, I deeply apologize for delaying this video for so long, but I'm now finally doing it, and if this controller is any indication, then you probably might expect what's in this package. Now, this package came all the way from me from Japan. Now, when I first got the gaming system, yes, it is a gaming system here that I received, it was something I've been searching for so long, perhaps more than a decade now, and I was finally able to find it on the Zen Market website, which is a website where you're able to order stuff that are imported from Japan, and the Zen Market, the corporation, they custom package this up to ship internationally if the seller themselves are unable to ship it overseas themselves. So, and when I got this, with the content within this, with the game system it is, I wanted this to make it to me in one piece, so I had to pay an additional 200 yens for reinforcing of the packaging. And with a system like this, I most likely won't order something of that magnitude through Zen Market again, because I don't want to go through the hefty payments. But let's get into this. Now, I'm not sure where to begin, but I guess I'll start here. And it's fragile, so I actually like how they reinforce this box. And this particular game system cost me about $230, if I remember correctly. But these things, the type of revision I have ordered, if it's the proper revision that I did order that was matched the description, it goes for a lot more money. So I guess I should open these edges here. God, I can't wait. I'm finally able to get around to this, even though my room is still a bit of a mess, but I'm still organizing it. Okay, that's a start. Now let's go for the other one. Don't have my proper box cutter because I keep misplacing it. It's like it's there when I don't need it, but when I do need it, it's not there. It drives me nuts. Alright. Oh, okay. And I do really recommend Zen Market to buy a lot of other really good things of import. But if it's game systems and such, especially when they go up for auction, then I do not recommend it, because there's a lot more people that will bid for those things, and not just you. And you're lucky to even win those at a low price. And the conversion rate and you also gotta keep in mind the conversion rate of the Japanese yen to US dollars, or wherever country you're from. And I really wanted to go for a Panasonic Q that a GameCube Panasonic Q I could have fixed up, but there were too many people that were bidding on it, and because of how much I paid for reinforced shipping on this system, I'm actually glad I didn't win that auction. I might have been terrified. But one of these days I will come upon such a system. Now, this is going to take a while, because they reinforced this pretty well. And I managed to get this back about a month or two ago. I think I won the no, it wasn't an auction. It was actually, there's a buyout option, which is much more like eBay's buy it now option. Well, the best part about this, I didn't have to pay tax, or at least I don't recall paying tax, so I could be wrong. Come on. We're gonna knock the camera. Alright. I guess we can go for this. Also, please do not stab myself. What a way to die. Get yourself stabbed to death while opening a package. Okay. But my only concern when unboxing all this is if I'm gonna make the space to get this. Alright, here we are. Controller, AV cable. Now I'm not sure if Zen Market, the people at Zen Market that were shipping out this packages themselves, but ooh, even the operating manual. And now this. Oh boy, I've waited so long for this. Oh my god, it's in one piece. I'm so glad. Alright, get this box out of the way. I'm going. Come on. Yeah, you see, it's still a mess I had to organize here. But it's coming. I'm sorry about that. It's coming along pretty well. So, I think you can pretty much tell what this is. I'll tell you what it is once I get the rest of the stuff open. And the reason I bought it. Oh my god, I never thought I'd see one of these in person in my lifetime. But then again, I've managed to hold the Atari Jaguar in person. Even granted, that was a broken system, and it was my fault I couldn't fix it because I didn't know at the time how to fix it. So, and that was like 10 or so years ago. But getting a broken Atari Jaguar for a cheap price, yeah, sure. Ooh, yes. It's in very pristine condition given the shipping. A few scratches on there, but nothing that can't be fixed. So, this is the PlayStation X. This is basically a PlayStation 2 system, but it's also a DVR recorder. Now, these things were only manufactured and released in Japan, and they were sold there for less than 2 years because they were pretty expensive to manufacture as well as to sell at the time. And even like them, when they came out with the retail price, it was pretty costly, and they didn't sell a lot of these, so they discontinued these like around the time this revision came out, which in this case is the DESR 7700, which is the version that I've wanted for so long. Yep, as you can see. And this is pretty good a lot of money, so because it's also capable of linking your PlayStation Portable handheld with this. Now why did I get the controller separately? Well, the listing did not come with this controller. Granted, this is a bit yellowed, but I can take care of that with retro brighting. And speaking of yellowing, what kind of tape this is? I'm always curious about like foreign tape, well, except for China because it's always like shady yellow tape, but yeah, this is the remote as well. And you see, yeah, because of the sunlight, because I have skylight windows, it's a bit it's pretty yellow, but I can fix that with retro brighting. Hopefully it'll work. And then I imagine this red thing here is the memory card. Now, it looks pretty standard, except for the Japanese writing on the back. Let me see if I can focus it well. Yep, there you go. Yep, it's pretty like a standard. And another thing is the controller that it did come with did not match the color of it. It's still an official PlayStation 2 controller, yes, but it's a red transparent one. And of course you got the power cable, in which case this is the regular 2-prong cable. This is the one that you would basically plug into the PlayStation 2 Slim power supply. though with the fat PlayStation 2, it was like one was a circle and the other side was squared. I don't know the proper term for them. And AV cables, because as I can see, where's, oh yeah, the back. I keep thinking that this is the front here. As you can see, this has a few ways to actually hook it up to the TV. The only thing it lacks, it's HDMI, although this came out around the time before the PlayStation 3 was launched. Although this system actually serves as like a kind of like a foundation for what would become the PlayStation 3, especially for interface, which I'll hopefully show up in a video, follow-up video. Yep, AV cable, and last but not least, is the operator manual. Oh, for a second I thought this was like a brand new, but since this is all in Japanese, my Japanese knowledge is extremely vague. It's been years since I've learned Japanese, since like, well, high school. I'll keep that bag. That's the only bag I'll keep. So here it is. It's not the service manual, but hopefully one of these days I'll find the service manual. Yeah, everything is in Japanese, so I can't read that. I'll have to look up an English translation, and it's pretty long. It's pretty long for operator's manual. I would expect something like this thick for like a CRT television service manual. And as you can see, it's a 5700 and 7700 model, which I think it is. But there is like an online chart which points out the different differences with the revisions they made with this system. But yeah, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd get this. Now, why did I get this? Well, it's something I wanted for so long, and there's some things I really want to do with it, because these systems, from what I heard, are pretty notorious for failing over time because of the way they were structurally built. I want to fix that with this system. And oh yeah, you have the panel here, which is really nice. I'm glad that's in one piece. The memory card 1 and 2, though where to plug the controllers is... Don't tell me it's in the back. Yeah, it's in the back. It's like that one vision of the... It's like that one version of the Philips CDI, which I actually do have a CDI, but it's the top. It's the top loader one. But anyways, this is just, my God, I've wanted this for so long. It's just gorgeous. And I'm really impressed with the packaging. It really made a difference in getting here one piece. If I just went probably for a normal packaging, I would have seen like a bit of like minor damage. But yeah. And as for taking something like this apart to get it upgraded to the point where it won't fail for a long time, that's a whole nother thing for another time. I probably have to find like the actual service manual for this, but yeah, so I'm not gonna test out right now because after this I have other things to do to get done today. But I just wanted to get this out of the way because this is long overdue. But yeah, the only things I need treated physically is the controller, which I bought separately on eBay from a Japanese seller. Which this controller actually got to me first, and then this did, because it took a bit of a while to ship things from overseas, especially from Japan. And as well as the front of this remote that I'll need to retro-write. And it looks like it has the channel changers 1, 2, 3, and I need like an English overlay, because once again, I haven't learned Japanese in years. Though, if Yuta Aoki was watching this, someone like him would say, "But you could always take up my courses and such." Well, I will eventually, but this is just pretty amazing. So yeah. But the only thing I would not recommend is getting something like this from like a Zen Marketplace, because you would have to put in a lot more money to reinforce the packaging just so it makes it here in one piece like this did, like I said before. And it all depends on like, if that's not like if that's something that doesn't bother you, I'd say go for it. But I do really recommend Zen Market for a lot of other things. I'm hoping to buy a few more things on as well. Maybe like a Japanese NEC PC Engine Turbo Duo, maybe one of these days. And I want to get a Panasonic GameCube Panasonic Q to repair. Though to get one with the peripheral Game Boy player, extremely unlikely, but you never know. But hopefully the next video I do will be on doing some modifications to this. I will be reprogramming this to have English text on this, which is possible. So, yeah, thank you for watching this. I'm sorry I procrastinated on getting to this unboxing, but better late than never. So, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you later. Have a great day.